first upgrade you might want to consider for your swimming pool over a plain white plaster is to use a quartz finish. Now these are little pieces of quartz that have been coated with a ceramic coating. It's like having millions of teeny tiny little tiles in your pool. It protects the finish and it can double the life of the plaster. It also darkens the plaster without the mottling and discoloration that you get when you add gray pigments to a plaster. This is a quartz finish that's available, made by 3M, but it's not marketed under color quartz anymore. You've got to buy it in a generic form. Or there's another company here called Quartz Scapes. Now Quartz Scapes has some great colored chips with colored plasters as well to darken the pool. It adds a little bit of texture. It's not quite as smooth as a regular plaster finish, but it's a less expensive alternative, say, than doing a Pebble Tec finish. Pretty nice look. Stepping up from that is a Pebble Fina finish. Now this is a real smooth finish. It's one of the complaints we get on some of the heavier pebble finishes is that they're a little rough. This is real smooth. It colors the plaster, but you do get some mottling and discoloration with these products. So it'll be lighter and darker in different areas. You need to be okay with that, but it's a nice look and it does last a long time. Stepping up from that is a Pebble Tec finish. Now Pebble Tec they actually take pebbles and aggregates and add that into a colored plaster mixture. And the pebbles protect the surface. Anytime you have aggregate added to a plaster finish, it'll double the life of the plaster. And we do get great longevity with pebble, glass, and quartz finishes. Pebble Tec, though, the pebbles are a little bit larger and sometimes a little rough. Sometimes people don't care for the texture. But the look is really terrific. You get a natural lagoon-style look with these, and they're available in lighter and darker colors. You can go all the way to a deep, deep black. The darker your colors, the more you'll pay for the upgrade on Pebble Tec. When people started complaining about the finishes being a little rough on Pebble Tec, they came out with Pebble Sheen. Now this is a much smaller pebble. These are much smoother to the touch, and there's some great colors available, including some greens, and depending on whether you have lighter rock or lighter stone in the aggregate or whether you have darker stone will affect the color of the pool, how deep and dark it looks. Darker color you use, the more warmth your pool will have, but sometimes it can be harder to see the bottom. And then the final finish, the really smooth alternative, is a Bead Crete finish. Now Bead Crete is actually glass beads like this that are mixed into a colored plaster, and this is really smooth to the touch. It also, because of the glass, reflects sunlight, and you get a pool bottom finish that just absolutely sparkles. Now the color we're using here today on this particular project is called water blue, and it's got white, clear, light blue, and dark blue glass beads in it with a blue finished plaster. When we fill this up and you see this finished, the pool is going to look absolutely gorgeous. Now this is one of the most expensive finishes we have available, so we save it for our real high-end projects. Well, I'm Cohen, and from Green Scene Landscaping and Pools, and thanks for watching.